A Lesson in Co-Creation. August 19, 2014. Dear brothers and sisters of the light. Even before I sat down to channel today's message, I could tell from the energies coming in that something new had arrived. And when I sat down and connected to the constant companions, they confirmed that this was indeed the case, and here is the message they gave me. Today's message will be given not just by way of words, but also in images, some of which will be supplied by others frequenting these pages. In other words, think of this as a truly co-creative experience, where words are being given through the usual channel, but where each and every one of you reading these words will be asked to connect with the energy contained within them, and then try to open up for any additional information that will come your way, either directly into your mind or through other sources out there in the wonderful world of your electronic communication network. You see, you have all passed on to a very new level now, one where you do not simply receive words like these by way of others, but where you also will carry forth so much of this information yourself. And so, look upon this message as a sort of test run, if you will, one that will start to enable your inner senses in a very new way, and one that will kickstart a whole lot of interactive goings-on between you and the entire energetic force field that you are an intrinsic part of. You see, you are all so deeply connected, but as yet, you have still not taken in the full scope of what it is that you already can access. And so, you tend to sit back and wait to be given, instead of venturing out to look for the missing pieces to the puzzle. Do not think that this is any form of criticism, it is merely an observation, and it is based upon the process that you have already taken yourselves through. That process has been one of deep transformation, and it has brought you all here to this moment in time, all primed and ready to take that leap into what for so many of you is still the deep unknown, but that for some has already become more familiar territory. For you all carry with you the ability to venture far out into the wide blue yonder, in every sense of the word, and you are all seasoned travelers in time and space from way back when, but still, you hesitate to grasp this fact with those parts of you that still identify you with the human you see, when you look into the mirror. This is indeed more than understandable, for the underlying truth has been kept hidden away from you for so long. It takes time and courage to wrestle yourself fully free from the old untruths. But that is where you all stand today, on the threshold between thinking and being it fully, between dreaming of it and fully acknowledging it, between knowing and doing. And so, we ask you to step up to the challenge you have been given today of not simply sitting down to read these words we have given you, but to fully take in the energy that accompanies it, and then, to go inwards and let the full force of your being be allowed to step boldly forth. For then, you will start to see and hear and know so much more than the small snippets of information we have given you in all of these messages, and you will finally begin to complete the picture we have tried to show you over the years. For by now, you have all the necessary information at your disposal, and what we can do is simply to help you to trigger the activators you carry within, and then, it will all start to roll out in all of its glory. So therefore we say try to let these words truly sink in, and see what they in turn will help to bring up to the surface in you. And not only that, look around you, and see what will be brought into your vision and into your sphere of awareness in other ways, whether that be words or symbols, images or sounds, and try to see if you can find a connection between them. We also ask that you share what you find, for this is in many ways a collective process, one that will help you all to relearn the value of connectivity, and help you to fully savor the gift you have given yourselves by opening up the old paths of interaction, paths that have been left neglected and have become overgrown with disuse over the millennia, but that will now once again come into full use. For you have opened these channels within you that will enable you to fully access these old and well-worn paths of interconnectedness once again, and we truly hope you will jump at the chance to do so. So once again we say go within, and see what you find, then bring it out in the open and your awareness with it, and see what comes to you from other sources out there. For by now, you all swim in so much information, you would be hard-pressed to miss out on any of it, but the trick is to see it for what it is amidst all of the noise and all of the confusion. And so once again we thank you on behalf of all of creation for what you are about to do, for you have opened the doors to your true being, and now, you will finally begin to stand proudly in this great room that is the real you. Spread out your arms fully and say, this is me, all this and then some, and I am here to show it to the rest of this world so that everyone else can see their own magnificence too. The Constant Companions. Channeled by Asia North. It will be interesting to see what kind of information this message will bring out in us all. What has been shared here over the last months has shown that we as a group are already wonderful at finding and sharing information that in turn will help to trigger something in others, but this will be an opportunity for us all to try to do this even more consciously. So I will take some time to let this message sink in and see what it brings up to the surface for me, and then I will share whatever it is. I hope you will all do the same. Love, light and gratitude from me, Asia. AsiaNorth.wordpress.com